Hello Libra, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Libra for the week of October 11th. Now Libra, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Libra, I am not offering personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody, that is not me. That is somebody impersonating me. They are very convincing, and they are trying to scam you. So please just stay alert and do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. So, Libra, let's see what we have here for you. And see what wants to come forward. All right, make sure everything is in view and we'll get right into it for you. I think that looks just about good enough to me. All right, energy on the bottom. You have the Knight of Wands. So this is somebody who is charging forward here passionately towards either someone or a situation. Now Knights are typically an event, and the Knight of Wands in particular almost always comes forward when you're ready to move residence. Some of you are absolutely thinking about a move here because we actually have two travel cards. We also have two Knights. You can think of Knights as sort of like events in motion, if you will. But this one in particular talks about travel. Now this could also mean that you are a bit of a maverick. You are capable of doing a lot of things, juggling a lot of tasks and priorities, handling different situations, and people really view you as somebody who is like that. And definitely love to see that on the bottom. You probably have your hand in a bunch of different situations. Like you probably do multiple things if you are a Knight of Wands type of person. Like you might have a day job, but you might also have a side hustle, something like that going on here. Now, right, you have a really nice reading. Some of you are manifesting a new start for yourself. Some of you are manifesting the completion of a cycle. Some of you are manifesting new love, something like that going on here. But the reason why I say that is you have the Magician right away in the middle. So this is the Master Manifester in the tarot. Okay, this says that you can take all the tools available, which you have all four suits of and elements of the tarot, and you can use them to create something for yourself or manifest something for yourself. Most importantly, with the Magician, it says that you already have everything you need. Okay, you don't need to go buy anything. You don't need to take a course. Like you have everything that you could ever need to make this situation work out for you with the Magician showing up. And for you, it's also, the other thing about the Magician is it's also very important that you take action because the Magician in their shadow can kind of trend towards laziness or missing opportunities. But it's important that you act on this opportunity that you have here. And for you, you get to manifest whatever you want right now. At least that's what it looks like if this reading is for you. Now, in the past, you have the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Cups. So, all cups here in the past. You could have recently been dealing with an emotional situation. There could have been someone from the past trying to re-enter. It looks very good. Now, cups in the suit of cups in tarot are all about emotions, good times, joy, celebration, happiness, anything like that. You have all of those in the previous position, which doesn't happen very often. And this Three of Cups in particular is like, you see these three people celebrating or partying. It's like three cups all overflowing, good things happening, good times. What I don't like to see is the Seven of Swords next to it. It can indicate a third-party situation when the Seven of Swords is present and you have it right next to it. There's also this energy of this person from the past, okay? This is the Six of Cups here is someone trying to re-enter. This could be a previous relationship. This could be an ex. Listen, Libra, I'm here to tell you if this person cheated on you or took advantage of you, there's a reason why they're your ex, okay? I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you to keep, to not keep going back to the same person who hurts you. But at a certain point, this is what's coming in, and I'm going to let you decide where to go from here. But that's what I'm feeling. For some of you, it's more important that you manifest something new. You're looking for something new here in this reading, and I'll get into why. But you also have this Knight of Cups. This is somebody who is coming forward here, offering your cup out to you. I do wonder if some of you have manifested someone who's actually healthy, but there's this person from the past that's trying to keep coming in. Others of you, this situation from the past, this thing from the past is a situation, whether it's a job or a friend or something like that. And it might just not have been, they might not have had the best sort of your best interest in mind. Now, in the current situation, you have the Seven of Swords, the Magician, and the King of Pentacles. So the thing is, this King of Pentacles here, this is somebody who has absolutely 100% achieved success and even wealth. You can see that they're on a gold crown, or gold chair. They have a gold crown. And the way that they've done that is that they have stuck to their routines to achieve success. They do the things that they know work for them. However, the problem for the King of Pentacles is they don't really try new things. Okay, they stay in the same routine day in and day out, and they don't, as a result, they don't really get to experience new people and new situations. You're looking for something new here, and you're manifesting that in the middle with the Magician. And on top of that, it's almost like there's a cycle being repeated, because you do have cycle energy here with the World in the future, which I'll get into. But, this Seven of Swords is somebody who's a liar, cheater, stealer, backstabber. I know it's like a lot, but it's just not a good card. It's for me as a reader, I've noticed one of the more challenging cards in the tarot, because it's almost like it's somebody that you don't expect even sometimes with that Seven of Swords. And when it's with this, it could be even a friend or somebody in a group situation that you've put your trust in. When you have that with the Three of Cups, it's very challenging, okay? And so that's why, oftentimes it is a cheating combination. But again, it could also just be a backstabbing type of thing, in friend groups. Now, what you're really looking for in the future here is the Page of Cups, the World, and the Ten of Cups. Amazing. You have an amazing future. Let's not let this Seven of Swords ruin this reading, because every other card is very, very good. Page of Cups, this is somebody who is romantically interested in you, especially when combined with this Knight of Cups. It's almost like there's an offer or a new start from somebody, and it's like you're just shedding the old skin here. Others of you, there's happy news coming in. If this is not relationship reading for you, this is happy news arriving. And on top of that, you have an amazing combination here. The World is the completion of a cycle. It says you've reached the end of the hero's journey. You've gone through the entire major arcana, and you're now given some sort of reward or victory for your hard work. And on top of that, it's a sort of coming of age, and it allows you, it's Saturn energy. If you watched my series on Saturn, it sort of gives you an opportunity to look at yourself and say, where do I want to take this next cycle? Because as one ends, another begins with the World. And for you, it's like you have this Ten of Cups, all 10 cups overflowing, full manifestation of the Suit of Cups, happiness, good times, abundance. Remember, abundance is just your ability to receive. Abundance can absolutely be good emotions, good family situations, good relationships. For some of you, you're manifesting a major win, or at least at the very least, a major uptick in your happiness and that sort of situation. So this looks amazing. Let's go ahead and continue clarifying here. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and maybe share with a friend. Libra, I also really appreciate you being here, and I hope things are going well for you. So let's see what else we have. And I do definitely want to take this one. I'm not sure why, I just wanted to come out, and that makes sense. So you have Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. You know, like I said, this Magician card is also about taking action on something. It's not just manifesting, but it's seeing a manifestation in front of you and actually acting on it. Okay, Mother Mary, love and peace. Choose to be love. Choose to be peace. Let go of the need to be right. Mother, healing is possible at this time. And you also have charity. Prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. That's what you're doing with the Magician. You're asking, you're receiving, you're manifesting. And there it is. Now, will you act on it is the question, as I keep saying in this reading. So you have not the right time. Interesting. You have yes. Kind of contradictory. And what else do we have here? I think that's, nope, that's not it. Okay. Perfect timing. Okay, so this is interesting. So you have not the right time plus perfect timing plus yes. So I almost feel like what's going on here is you have maybe a situation that you need to develop, that you need to deal with the Seven of Swords. And I do feel like you're kind of viewing this in a delicate way because you don't want to, it's almost like you don't want to hurt somebody or something like that, but you will know when the time is right, not only to deal with that Seven of Swords, but also for that Page of Cups and that completion of the cycle. Like, you will know exactly when that is. It may not be today as you watch this, but the perfect timing with the yes exclamation point is absolutely coming in, because there are two yeses in that Oracle deck, and for you it's like there's some sort of prayer that you've had coming true for you. So I love this for you. So you have 10 of Wands, the Judgment card, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, interesting. So it's interesting. I want to point out, so you have number 20 and 21 here. So the world is like self-evaluation as you've, looking back on what you've done and, evaluating yourself. The Judgment card is self-reflection. What do I need to get to the world? And so similar, but not exactly the same. And for you, what you're doing here is saying, do I want to go back into this trap of being with the same old people, with the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups? It's almost like someone's even coming in that just feels very familiar, Libra. And whether it's the person from the past or it is just somebody coming in new that feels like the person from the past, you're saying, you know what, do I really want to deal with this right now? And I do get the sense that that's what's happening here. You've experienced, and this is even more so because, this Ten of Wands, it's burdened, it's being exhausted, maybe overwhelmed, but it also is saying that you've gained experience. Each wand represents knowledge gained or experience earned. And so it's like, you can see this situation developing. And I feel like what I really like to see here is you have this Eight of Cups, you're going to walk away. Wow, you have the Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands. Okay, I love to see this. So the fact that we clarified the Eight of Cups with the Seven of Swords tells me that you're going to handle this in the right way. This person's like walking away from the empty, broken, spilled disappointments of the past. And for me, that symbolizes empowerment because they're taking a leap forward towards the Nine of Cups, which is the fulfillment of a wish. And, you have to be an empowered person to be able to do that. And I feel like that's what you're doing here. You have the Magician and the Knight of Wands. You're manifesting either a move to a new city or a new location or something like that. Or you are just following your many interests here. Many of you are going to be moving with the World and the Knight of Wands. You might even be moving to meet somebody else, not this other person that you're walking away from. But then you have this Four of Wands as well, which is like a card of marriage, a card of, celebration, ceremony. It's also just foundations and achievements. It's a very nice card. And I do feel like, with that King of Pentacles, you may even be well regarded in your workplace, or you may be somebody who has just achieved some significant projects or situations in what it is that you do. I do feel like maybe you're looking for something new. Okay, definitely so. You have this King of Wands. you have the Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So, you know, what I immediately heard or got as soon as I pulled those cards is that you're robbing yourself potentially here, because I do feel like with the World and the Five of Swords, you're maybe looking back on this journey you've been on and saying to yourself, okay, where have I lost things? Where have I been defeated? And I don't feel like you're letting that pull you back. I feel like instead what you're doing is taking a chance to really analyze it and using that information that you're analyzing to make the next move. As you pull the Knight of Wands twice, with one being in the middle and one being on the bottom, which is definitely significant. And you're just like, you know what, I'm not going to make the same mistake. For some of you, it's like a move, something relating to that, or just changing, you know, location, something like that. Others of you, it's just the people that you interact with here. And, you know, the Six of Pentacles being clarified here, you see the scales indicating finances balancing out. I would just say, like, be very careful about, you know, the traps that you fall into in terms of the way that you talk to yourself around money. Because even with that King of Wands, you know, that's somebody who's the entrepreneur. That's somebody who's also quite successful in enterprise, because it is the suit of enterprise. And it's just somebody who is always well provided for by the universe, doing something that they're passionate about. And so for you, it's like, just keep that in mind as you go into this next cycle. So yeah, let's see what else we have here. Okay, marriage, interesting. Maybe there was a divorce in your past. Mature woman, wealthy man, great fortune, gift, and despair. Okay, there's something here that's keeping you down in the future. I'm not sure what it is, because everything else is like amazing. You know, you have this best card, the best card to get in this Kipper deck, great fortune, positive change in material situations, good things coming around, especially with gift and wealthy man. Doesn't matter what gender you are. This is just somebody who's good at investing. They're at the end of a successful trading day. And so investment's paying off here. I do feel like you're investing in yourself. You're also sharing some sort of gift with the world. It's just that, like, maybe in the past there was something around a marriage that just didn't work out. You're moving towards maturity. So I love this reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. I also want to say I'm very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one.